Hello bros and welcome to Aspect Zero, BroFive production and next part for Rising Angels Reborn. So one right here. So apparently to this game there are several kinds of different endings. Don't be so rough on her. I'll be nice when I'm not on the brink of death. I completely forgot you were here. Stop dying that annoying sight. Pardon me? Are you going to try to stop us? Well, Outpost over. I'd love to finally have a reason to shoot you. Your picture meant that much to you? I'm not kidding, don't give me a reason. So calm down, it's over. She's right. I mean no harm to anyone. I don't wish to join the spirits today either. Sorry, staging a legal coup has me on the edge right now. It's understandable. There, all done. You installed it correctly, not trying to sabotage us? No. Because if you did, soon might have a reason, have any restraint left on letting you stay free or alive anymore. I'll double check. That's what I thought. I'm sorry, Kylie. They're all set, let me go. Get out of here. How do we do the emergency restart? I do it. We need to be back on the bridge though. There isn't a moment to waste. Hurry. Where is the startup switch? Where is it? Kika? What? If you ever try to sit in my chair again, I'm going to eat you either hidden stash of truffles. I wouldn't want to sit in your chair anyway. It smells funny. That's my cologne. Is it still that the redwood musk? Why change what works? This is not chit chat time. I worry about your blood pressure sometimes, Kika. I worry about my oxygen consumption in 2 minutes. She's got a point. Ready, Outpost? Standing by. Emergency engine checklist start. Pilot show and negative power in both engines. 2 DNS co-pilot. Emergency safety switch set to off. Pilot. Co-pilot. Even if the heart of emergency soul is still following his checklist to the letter. Professional to the end. Applying emergency restart switch in 3, 2, 1. Applied. So. Well, this is the worst possible moment for my foul-proof plans to fail. Well, restarting the engine is going to take our all remaining power. Either we are going to quickly die of hyperoxygen as the air escapes are now on offline environment shield, or the lights is going to come back on, all of our system will power back up on. Does that mean what I think it means? The power reading is barely within limit, but power has been restored to the populace and life support systems. Oh god! That's the funniest thing I've seen in a long time! You did it! Wow! You really did it! I knew you would! Stop attacking me! We're going to make it home! Measuring the side, the signal radiant from engine. Well, looks like the house cat was right. Measurements are saying that it isn't breaking more than 100 kilometers. The crystal can end the galaxy on its own, it would seem. You didn't end all transportation and interstellar life as we know it. You did it, Kika. Let me go. Yay. Let her expression happiness. Grumpy house cat, even if impressing with you right now. You can keep hugging me just this once. Home we can make it, but the route question still remains. Can I hand over this crystal to the potential technology? No. Is it my place to make that call? No. That crystal is gonna be destroyed as soon as possible. But for now, I just want to let myself get swept in the festivities of the bridge. I don't want to think about the decision I must face later. Zuri gives me a brief hug as we keep sponging around the bridge. Seeing her out in the dark, the pressing fog gives me hope once more. Kika, put us on the course for Dusty Station. Stay outside the 100,000 click range, please. I told you that we won't be able to affect it while in shift, but fine, I play it safe this time. We're going home! Alright, that's just funny that it all worked out well. I didn't think that would work actually, but it did, so well, sometimes you have to make a call for the worst possible ID and sometimes it works. Hours later, as the party begins to wind down, I find myself still unable to shake the concerns over the future. I had fun tossing Kika, though we had no alcohol to do so, and restricting Stan's hidden stash to make for a feast. Everyone smiling, trying to forget how close we came. But seeing Freya constantly grimace from the pain and a haunted look in Kylie's eyes remind me of the burden I have to carry. This is not a flawless victory. It's not much of a victory at all. You haven't even touched your stick, Nat. What's wrong? Nothing. Soul made it way to Dawn, didn't he? I told him that all they need was at light heat, but he kept thinking they were too bloody. No, the stick is fine. I don't like it bloody myself. Then what's wrong? Really, there isn't anything wrong. I'm worried about what's going to happen when we get home though, too. I can't really lie to you, can I? You proven you were a real warrior back there. You faced danger right the eye and you didn't budge, even when we thought you were wrong. All I need to do is work on my fighting skills, don't I? Well, since I'm here besides you, you don't need to worry about them too much. I feel a lot safer with you around, Zuri. It warms my heart to know that, but I want you to depend on me more than just for safety. Well, what do you mean by that? Are you blushing? I was thinking about how Akura would be proud of me if she could see me today. Oh, wait, what? I've been thinking, maybe there is more to protecting others than just kicking the butts of bad guys. It's critical skills of being a warrior, but I want to be more. I want to be the type of warrior all of the elder talked about. Someone who can be wise and strong. More importantly, I want to be someone who can walk alongside you. When I'm around, I feel like I can be better dreamer and better warrior. When I'm around you, it's that. I read wrong sometimes, but what can I do about it? In the past, I would have taken her words with a chuckle or a curse? What? She'd want to be with me. I was the best on the bridge the universe has to offer. Now maybe I'm not Zuri, feel strong in my presence, but I feel weak, like I can see past the shine of Toad for so long to see the rust that has been growing underneath. My heart is racing like I had to just run a marathon. My brain is muddled from mental exhaustion. I want to stay with you, and what I'm trying to say is that see, that's why I want to be with you. I don't even know how to speak the words on my mind and heart. I can teach you that. I can't do it either. You can learn together. I like that. Do you think we're going to get in trouble? We haven't done anything. They have those rules for just these sorts of circumstances. Too many power-hungry officers who would help Cetus on an official mission. But she's right. That's the thing. It's incredible that we can't just go home and hand it back over to authorities. It's our place to decide that. We both took the oath to follow orders, and our orders were to find out what happened to the researcher and report our findings. We also swore to protect the people. Can you think of any use of this sort of information that doesn't result in suffering or innocence? Which is more important, protecting the state or protecting the people? But why can't we do both? Why must they be separate? If you can find a way to stop the corruption of power, let me know. Let's ask Kiki, I'm sure she can find a way. First I have to think up an idea, then we can ask her. I'm glad we didn't let you go. It was nice being able to protect people with more than my tail. I want to keep doing it. You got a bright future ahead of you, Zuri. We have a bright future ahead of us. Right. Orders might someday tear us apart, but... Hey, if you aren't going to eat that, can I have it? Sure, it's a bit cold and so... It's okay, as long as it isn't more mushy rice. I take it. The future... What does it hold for me? For us? Zuri doesn't want to look at the darker aspects of it, but they still lurk there, in my mind, in my heart. I wish I could stop time, or at least slow it down, or fully speed return to friendly places going too fast, far too fast. The time when I'm going to be held accountable for everything is close at hand. Every time I walk past the locked rooms of the commander and the traitor, I can't help but think about the future of darkness that awaits me. What if they think I did things wrong? What if they expect me to die honorably by smashing the crystal? What if Zuri fears are right and I'm handing over a tool of destruction to corrupt politicians? Well... How big chance is there to get out of that unscarred? Every hour of every day I consumed by those fears. If command decides that I screwed up, I might not even be flight officer puzzling by the time they're done. Sona and Nelson are already going to paint me as a villain if my report and evidence doesn't swing them to my side. I just illegally arrested 2 senior of that used weapon on and used a weapon of mass destruction. I need proof. I need evidence. I need... Funny, do you know how long I've been waiting you for to show up? 5 minutes? 5 minutes. Is it that important? More than you could possibly ever know. We have a major problem. One of the things we've been even too big for me alone. We can do it, Kik, yeah. Bigger than this entire ship combined. Pray tell. I finished telling the text of the report and made a personal record. Most of it anyway. There were a few horrible runes that I couldn't get. But I patched it together as best as I could. That does not bode well. My original assumes was spot on. It was an 8th morning label about not touching the crystal. Like I said before, the information is a little too late to be useful for us. Like I said before, it isn't like that. Do you even listen to me? It's hard to pay attention when you feel the need of dramatic build things up. Shut up, and how I tell my exploits is none of your business. As I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted, little crystal, only one piece of the weapon that was used to destroy Sherry. Only one piece of the weapon that was used to destroy Sherry's theory. Then what? Did you really just name it the reverse of Belvenue? Oh, that's clever. Right, the original name those boring characters on was Dark Crystal. Seriously, how unimaginative can you get? So the Dark Crystal is only a piece of a greater threat. Alright, I say it possesses substance threat to by itself, but the flowery language of Armagon and mass destruction of plants rate is pretty significant threat as well. Excuse me? It was amazing spare on the details, but let's see. Almond hammer of something or other could really translate this. No infidels could stand in our path. Righteous fury cast the corrupt planet in the oblivion with a wrath that knows no mercy. Hope the Empire take it to their homeworld and destroy their homeworld. That would be fun! Should the heretics rise from the ashes once more, leave the tool of the gods scattered at the temple. Seek them out with the heart of true belief, and the universe will be yours. The key of the universe, it wasn't the stone, it was the whole contraption. We just brought back no. So we don't know what threat this may pose to the universe. If anything, we should seek help from those that may know where to find the other pieces. We want to seek out a weapon of purge the heathens. Finding the sort of thing that exact reason that seem to exist. But who will wield it at the end of the day? Nobody, especially not the routines. But in our own government are any more trustworthy. So you remember your little operation a few years ago? There are some good people in the government, but there are some real scumbags as well. Can we trust what the power of the good will be able to overcome the power of the evil? Who is right? Who is the villainous? We can't take that risk. For the good of the nation, we can't hand over any piece of the device. We are still operating in a photo of the rock found on the jungle, and I think we might need to gather more evidence before we say this is a weapon or not. Were you sleeping when we almost died? No, I didn't get once slept the whole time. I was too busy trying to save us. Then you know how hard it was. Can we stop in a second time, a third, a fourth? We have to stop evil at its roots. Surprisingly insightful, Zuri. But this is not our place to decide. You are a security officer, not someone with the rank of responsibility to make such a decision. None of us are. And like they said, this is her job. While she is technically correct, and I do have an authority to make such a decision, I don't think command assumes that I would be making such a colonist decision. No, the stories train ever mention what to do ever after you arrest the leadership of the crystal and could potentially end planets and interstellar travel. Maybe I slept through the lesson. But I think the correct lesson they would want to implant was the one on the chain of command. If we return with the crystal, nobody is going to believe my story for the instant. The only evidence of anything I have is a bunch of shortened out Belgian and crystal that commanders report against me, and a picture of a rock. I bet the food in prison tasted the same as the ship food. Don't say that. It's true, sir. They see any action that isn't handing over the crystal to the authorities to abandon seat or freedom. Only the losses as long as their favor of command does. You can't figure ones with the power. You can't give them more. Think of the innocent people. What if one day the alliance between the Canton directorship and the Republic ends? They might use it on my home. We want to see the Emerald City, but there might not be one by the time they are done that. You don't know that. If they have faith in the directors, but even you said yourself that they have both strong and weak-willed men in the woman in directed Suzuka and the Shino might keep them in line now, but will that last forever? But what do you think, Natalie? Can we trust command? I need to think about this for a little bit. I'm heading to my lab. I'm coming too. Let's see, yeah. If I get a choice, I would say destroy the crystal before we reach dock. Or exactly at the same time we reach dock. Because that's not a good idea to hand it over to anyone. The crystal need to be destroyed. I will choose that first. If I know they could get us home, I would use it first to get home and then to destroy. But I think still I did the right decision first. But we're still gonna see what happens if I had done differently. But at least hit like and subscribe. Let's see you next time. BroFive!